Hello YouTube viewers, thank you so much for tuning in, and today I would like to give you a tour of this beautiful master bedroom that I have in my gigantic dollhouse. And I bought this house for just $30 at a community yard sale, and everything you see, all the decoration, the wallpaper, the light fixture, the ceiling, the flooring, everything was made by me. The house needed a lot of work when I first got it. So I want to show you around. Many of you who might have been following me from the beginning know that I already have some videos out on this room, but many of you are new because I hadn't visited this room in a while. So I came back to it and I said to myself, well, let me go around and show my viewers all these beautiful items up close. Now, here's one of my ideas. This is a ceiling fixture, a fan. So what I did was I took some magnets and I taped them to the light. I placed some masking tape around it, and then I had this odd piece. So what I did was, I glued it to the magnet here, and it rotates. Too bad that it doesn't do it on its own. But anyway, that's the idea for this ceiling. Then here I have some furniture. Now the furniture is from a garage sale that a friend of mine was running. And this is when I first met her. She was running a yard sale. And she didn't have these pieces out. And I'm talking about the furniture, not the other little pieces. Those I've had for a while. But the furniture. See how this matches the bed and this piece and the other piece, the little night tables. So that's all one set. So she didn't have it out to sell. I asked, and she happened to have this inside of her house. And I guess she was going to sell it maybe on eBay or something, but she never got around to it. So I'm glad that I asked, because she went into her house and came back out with a box full of this furniture and more. And she sold it all to me for $25. So that was a steal. So it's the furniture and some other furniture that I got for $25. Now this here, I think it was also from her box, I think. Look at this beautiful furniture. And it even has this one to match. Then I have a coaster here. This here is a coaster. So I made it a tabletop. Underneath, there's a napkin ring. And it's a beautiful napkin ring. Look at that. So I made a little table here. Then I have this little tiny house on top of an ottoman. Then this here. Now, when you look at it like this, it looks like a dress, right? On a stand. But what it is, underneath, is a salt and pepper shaker. And I took a handheld fan that had broken. And I took the fabric and just wrapped it around the salt and pepper shaker. So it looks like a dress. Especially if you squeeze it right here. I actually have some tape there, but it's coming apart. But anyway, if you look at it like this, from this angle, it looks like a dress. See? Then back there, there's a night table. And you see that rail? That rail, I just placed it there so it can look like, you're going down the stairs somewhere in that corner. Then I have, that elephant. I think I paid like 25 or 50 cents for it at a yard sale. beautiful. The lamp is from Michael's. And then I just have like an endless amount of little miniatures that I spread around my dollhouses. Anything that I can find that fits the setting. Now this here inside, those are cards, playing cards. But I figured that they would be great for the interior of this piece here. I added some fabric, a little bag. Oh, and I also used something here. It was a blank note card with butterflies, neutral color. So I cut it out and I placed it in here. So it even looks like it was factory made like this. Look at that. I love the way that came out. And I have a little oriental piece right here, right there. A Buddha, a bell. The valances were from a strip of fabric that I had. So I made valances for the windows. Then I have one of those secretary desks here. I think that's how you call that. There's the antique clock. This is a handmade bag right here. This is just a hair clip and a piece of foam. And then this here is a button, which is a hat. Then I have a book on this little night table with a picture frame. Then I have this other odd piece, which is supposed to be a decor piece, but I don't have anywhere to put it. So I'll just leave it right there for now. What else didn't I show you? Oh, see this here? This is a trifold picture frame. You know, it's funny because this is a good piece to use for other creations, but it's been stuck there and I haven't, you know, shown it to you with other furniture. But eventually I will remove it from there. And what else? Look at the walls. That was a lot of work. When I did the walls, that was a lot of work. Because it involves, you know, cutting to perfection. Now, the flooring is a piece of fabric that I had on top of some decorative paper. But the original floor is in great shape. Let me show you. That's the original floor right there.